Hello guys, welcome back to SWS Boxing. Delighted to get back on the channel, Ellis, Steward. It's been a bit of a while, but yeah, pleasure getting you on as always. And how have you been?
Yeah, all good, mate. Thanks for having me. Yeah, been all right, mate. Been all right. Just sticking over with training, just getting back into camp now. And yeah, just training, working. Yeah, same old, really.
No, good to hear, mate. The last time I saw you, I believe I saw you at Tolworth when Balraj fought Sanchez, wasn't it?
That's right. That's correct. Yeah, yeah. That was the last time I see you.
Yeah. What was your thoughts on his performance against Sanchez? Of course, he got back onto winning ways after I think it was a defeat and two draws in a row, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. He had a bit of time out after his draw. I think about 6 months or so. And obviously, yeah, he just needed to get back to winning ways, and he put on a good performance. Didn't really take a step wrong. And yeah, he boxed really well. Boxed behind his jab and just kept it basic. Done what he needed to do.
So as like part of his team as well as you was in the corner, were you and your dad happy with his performance?
Yeah, we was all happy with his performance. I think for him it was more, as I said, just getting that win, getting his confidence up and knowing he can be as good as he can be. And yeah, we was happy. He could take no stupid risks. He kept it long on the jab, and made that his main weapon and worked off of that. Yeah, we was all happy with his performance.
Yeah, it was good. It was good performance, and he didn't really put a foot wrong, did he?
No, correct. He didn't. Yeah, as I said, he won every round quite comfortably. So yeah, all good.
Would he want to rematch Mamedov or?
I'm not too sure, to be fair. I don't think he's necessarily looking into it too much. I think he knows what went wrong on that night. And he'll come back and he'll improve and he'll make sure no mistakes don't happen again. As I say, it weren't a loss anyway. It weren't a loss, it was a draw. So listen, he'll have a few more fights trying to build up and get a few more wins under his belt, and then he'll try and push on a little bit.
Mm. Yeah, well, hopefully. Do you know how many fights he's aiming for this year or no?
What are we in now? We'll probably have at least another two this year. Two, potentially three. I think he might have one within the next couple of months. Next month or so, maybe actually. Um, and then he'll probably get one maybe October time, maybe one December. So yeah, definitely two, maybe three.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff. Um, Louis Pacetti, I believe he's 2-0 at the minute with one, no, 3-0, isn't he?
3-0. Yeah, he's 3-0 at the moment with two knockouts. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's strong. He's a big kid. Heavyweight, obviously, which is always exciting. And he's only 18 as well. No, 19 now. 19 now. So yeah, he's a good boy. He could be good, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, especially he got when he had his debut. I think he was boxing Matt Mettis. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he
Yeah,
stopped
I
him.
believe it was. Yeah,
But I
yeah,
think yeah, that was on a TM14 and Nielsen show. That one was.
that's correct. Yeah, and the boy he fought, he don't really get stopped much. And when he does, it's always by good boys. And yeah, he made easy work of it. Same in his second fight as well. He
Against
boxed really
Toby
well.
Vermeer, and that was
Yeah,
at Selhurst Park as well on the Billy
yes,
Smith Reactable card. He's getting on some good cards, isn't he?
definitely. So that was a big card for him. He boxed really well that fight. He took his time, was patient, and picked his opportunity when it come, and it come later into his first round. And yeah, another first round knockout. So brilliant.
And then he fought I think it was Bachetta um on the can't remember Fisher Babbitt card it was, yeah.
Right, yeah, Fisher Babbitt card. Yeah, he got valuable rounds there. I think he realized a lot, and it was a good learning fight for him. He won every round. Box comfortably, and yeah, he probably learned more from that than he would have in his first two fights. He didn't box bad at all. He won every round. Said like I'm not taking nothing away from him. But yeah, no, he learned a lot of it. A lot of it. They were good learning rounds. And the boy he was fighting, he's tough. He's not a
He
not
took
an
out
idiot.
Dave Allen the rounds the other day.
That's exactly that. Exactly that. He gives rounds, and he's not someone you're gonna walk through at all.
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, he's had 3 fights in the space of a couple of weeks, hasn't he?
Yeah. He's been very active, which is good for the start. Start your career as young. You just take it step by step, take his time. I think obviously Vic, who's the manager and his trainer, he knows what to do with him. And yeah, we'll just move him on slowly but surely. As I say, he's young and he can't just rush into anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly that. Um, Got who else I was gonna say. Who else you got in the gym at the minute?
We got
Linus. Is he
Linus.
boxing that Dan Catlin then, or
Yeah, I believe that is happening. I know the date hasn't been announced yet, but it is set. It's
because
set
I've seen
for.
it being made by the board.
That's correct. Yeah. It's been made by the board, and I believe that. Don't take my word. I believe it is set for a date, which will be announced soon. It's not far away either. So yeah, that should be a fight. Be Linus will be more than ready for that, and he'll be up for it. Yeah,
Is
once
it for
again
the
for him.
English? Because it says it is, but has Brad still got it, or has Brad vacated it now?
I believe Brad has still officially got it, but he obviously when Touchwood, which I think he will definitely win on Saturday night. He'll probably then vacate it and it'll be open for them to fight for.
No, good stuff. But yeah, so yeah, we did say yeah, Linus Catlin. I think Catlin's he won the central area, didn't he? That Catlin against Jack Kilgannon a few. I think it
Yeah,
was last year in like September. I think.
yeah, I believe it was. Yeah, I know he definitely did win the central area. His record speaks for it. Sorry, mate. His record speaks for itself. He's a good fighter, and Linus will be more than ready for it. And I believe Linus wins that. Definitely.
Yeah, I mean Linus has been in some absolute he's been in some great fights, even though, he's got those, I think, 2 defeats
Mm,
against Bentley and Conway. One was, he suffered a bad cut, and that Bentley fight I thought could have swung either way. But
yeah,
he's always in good fights. He beat Denny as well a couple of years back, didn't he, for the English, I think it
yeah,
was.
that's correct. Yeah, so he won the English against Denny. And obviously had the British title shot against Bentley, which we still to this day believe he nicked it. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't. You can't shout robbery at it because it was a close fight. And he boxed really well then and showed he's at that level, if not further. And he was just a bit unfortunate against Conway.
I thought it was close as well up until the stoppage. I think I had Conway a round up, but I think Linus was it was close, but I
Yeah,
just had Conway nicking it at the time.
I think you're right. I think Conway was probably maybe a round up, something like that. And Linus was just getting into second gear really, just getting out of first gear, and he was going to go through the paces a bit more. But listen, these things happen, mate. Like sometimes you can't control them situations. It was a freak accident. He got hit with a good shot, and it just puffed up his eye straight away. It swelled, and he couldn't see out of it. Referee stopped it. But I believe he would have done really well in that fight, and I believe he would have won that, Linus. But listen, all respect to Conway, he's gone and done his thing now.
He won
And he's
earlier in the prize fighter.
yeah. I see that he won earlier. I haven't actually seen the fight properly because I was driving, but I'll watch it later. But it looked like he done really well, boxed really well, and obviously got the stoppage. So yeah, good luck to him. He's doing really well. He come down and sparred with Brad the other day as well. So yeah, no, nice guy. I like Conway.
Mm-hmm. Um, weren't you in the corner for Josh Nutley's debut?
Yeah, so he doesn't train with us a lot. He
Were you just helping him out?
yeah, just helping him out. So Victor Smith, who's obviously runs the gym that we train out of, and he's his manager. Um, he asked if we could help out in the corner. So yeah, so he don't train with us. We did help him out.
What was your thoughts on that fight?
Um, I think the day for a debut, he was a tough opponent, very tough opponent. Guy come out to win. and he caught them with a few good shots. And I think Josh was doing well. He was he was doing well. There was times where he was in and out, and he was moving off to. I believe the guy was. Oh no, he wasn't. He was an orthodox, but he was just looking for a right hand, and he was moving off to his right hand side, doing the right thing. Um, and he unfortunately just got caught. He said he'll live and learn from it, same as many other people do, and he'll move forward and he'll be back definitely.
Yeah, yeah. And plus, that fight was at featherweight, and he said to me if he's naturally a super flyweight. Sorry.
Yeah. And then weight that one weight's difference or whatever, it makes a big difference. You feel the difference with the punches. It's completely different. Even for me, like I'm a middleweight and sparring a super middle, you do feel the difference with the power of the punches and everything. So but yeah, listen, as I say, it's his debut fight. It don't matter. You live and learn, and you move on.
Yeah, exactly that, and I'm sure he'll come back soon. Yeah, so let's talk about so Brad's it's fight week for Brad. He's
Mhm.
got his rematch with Heaney for the British title and the I was about to say Commonwealth, but it's not Commonwealth. I mean WBA International.
Hmm. Yeah, that's correct.
How
Really
yeah,
hard.
how did camp go for Brad?
Um, yeah, brilliant, brilliant. Brad's always he gives 150% in every single camp, and he trains so hard. So hard. If anything, you have to calm him down with his training because he just he's like a rocket, wants to go all the time. So if anything, you have to hold him back a little bit. But he's smashing PBs in the gym, smashing PBs on the track, smashing PBs in his runs. Like he's absolutely yeah, he's done so well this camp, and exactly the same as the last camp for his last fight, but even better. Yeah, he's more than ready, and it's going to be a good performance on Saturday night.
Yeah, I mean, of course, to touch on the first fight a bit, it was a close fight, and but I thought both had a good bit of success in different areas. But I
Yep.
think as I've said to you a few times, we spoke off camera, and I thought Brad, got unlucky with. I wouldn't say no, it wasn't a robbery. It was close, but I thought Brad nicked it by one. But I thought it
Yep.
should have been 2 points because I thought Heaney should have had a point off. But it is what it is, and we've got you've got the rematch.
Yep. Yeah. 100%. We had it the same. To be fair, we had him. I think going into last, I had him one round up, maybe actually two. I can't remember what it was exactly because I was scoring it round by round on the night. But we did say to Brad with 2 rounds to go, you've got to knock him out. Only because, not because we thought he was losing, because I know that Heaney in the press conference said, "Oh, your team knew you was down because they said you have to knock him out," and that wasn't the case at all. We told him we had to knock him out because he
Didn't
had
know about
two,
scorecards.
yeah, he had 2,000 fans there. He was a Warren boy. He was on the away show, and unfortunately he just wasn't going to get the win. Um, we didn't think anyway at the time he was going to get the win unless he knocked him out. Only just because of the circumstances, you know how boxing is. So yeah, we told him he's got to stop him, and he really pushed them last 2 rounds, and he won the rounds, which obviously got him the draw. Which listen, it was a shame because we had him a couple of rounds up, even though we did say what we said. But listen, he got the rematch. He was messaging and messaging away for it. He was on Instagram pestering for it, and he got it. And he
You
deserves
guys
it. He
think
really
that
does
you were going
deserve
to get it? Like originally, did you think you would get the rematch or no?
it. No, I'll be honest, no, not first. Because I believe he had things set out to fight at Stoke Stadium in a big fight. And there was a few other things. I think he wanted to hold on to British, I believe, and Brad was going to be made mandatory for it anyway. I think if he didn't get it, which obviously was his voluntary, but fair play to him, he took Brad as his voluntary, and we're here again. So Saturday night it all goes down again, and I believe it will be even better performance by Brad and a lot wider.
Do you feel this time that you've got to really, snatch it away from Heaney?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I think Brad in himself, he knows what he can do now and how he gave him the world of confidence after that last fight. He
He knows
knows
he can hurt Heaney as well.
definitely he knows he can hurt him, and Brad knows how good he really is, which he's always known anyway. But it just eliminates any doubt that there was. And yeah, I believe that Brad's going to go in there and he's gonna smash it from the start. And I think from the first round you'll see the Brad Balls that he's going to win the fight.
And how confident are you that Brad wins?
Very confident, very very confident. As I say, we was very confident in the last fight. We were always confident for our boy to win the fight. Whether it's a hard fight or whether it's just a journeyman, we take them all the same way, and we always have confidence in our boy, and yeah, I think he does smash it. I don't want to jinx anything, but it may even be a stoppage, may even be. But he knows he can hurt him, and he's double fit. So yeah, he'll be there and he'll be ready.
And what does it mean to you as a team, fighting that Brad's fighting for the British and of course the WBA as well, which people mainly just say it's for the British, but you've got to know people need, it's for two belts, isn't it? And
Yeah,
both
of course.
belts mean a lot.
Yeah, yeah. Even the WBA gets you. He'll get Brad a world ranking if he wins it. Which is brilliant. You know what I mean? And it will win the British, fly him up the rankings in the domestic scene as well. And yeah, it means a lot. You know what it is. It's not even so much for me. It's more for Brad. And my dad as well as his coach. He's been with him since day one. Since his debut fight, and he's
He's
always
done
believed in him.
he's done it the hard way through Southern area and
Yeah,
English, and now one step away from the British. Hopefully this Saturday.
yeah, exactly, mate. He's gone the domestic route, is that what you call it? Which is
Yeah,
just like the traditional route, on the traditional route, and he's proved himself. You know what I mean? I'm so proud of him as like a teammate, and I've been there since when he first came to the gym. I was 15 years old, and I've always been by his side watching every one of his fights. I've lived it with him, so of course it means a lot to me, but even more so to him, my dad. So yeah, it's everything he's got, which he's been saying a lot during this camp on Saturday. And yeah, we believe he's going to do it. We strongly believe that.
100% he will. And anything that want to mention, as always, shout out people at all.
Yeah, like I always want to shout out all my sponsors. There's a few of them I'll be here listing them off, but I can't appreciate them all enough. They help me week in, week out with financially being able to get me through my career. So I appreciate them massively.
'Cause you're
Appreciate my
boxing
team.
September, aren't you?
September the 7th, I'm boxing. Yeah. So so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Be a good fight. I'm boxing someone that's I can't remember the guy's name, but he's had seven, won five, lost two. So it's a winning record.
Oh,
And yeah,
that'll be good then, won't it?
yeah, exactly. That's that little step up. And yeah, it's an opportunity for me to go and prove myself and show everyone how good I am. Um, but yeah, no, massive shout out to all my sponsors. Shout out to my team, Steve Goodwin, my manager and promoter. Massive shout out to him. Can't thank him enough for everything he does. And shout out to my dad, Danny Barber. Yeah, especially my dad. Once again, same as with Brad, he's been there since the start, and he's without him, I don't know where I'll be. So yeah, massive shout out to him. Love him and can't thank him enough.
And from me, Ellis, thank you for your time as always, and good luck with Brad on Saturday and the new mate. Go get that belt team
Exactly, 100%. Thank you very much for your time, mate. And yeah, and the new,
and
we're
the
gonna go
new.
smash it.
Bye, mate.
See you later, mate. Bye, bye, bye.